Today's story revolves around three stunning girls who find themselves ensnared by the cruel grip of a monstrous man. Not only does he imprison them, but he also forces them into committing dark deeds to satisfy his twisted desires. To make matters worse, for his own amusement, he turns them into participants in a perilous game with one simple rule: victory or death. Whether these three girls will manage to escape the beast's hold or not, you'll find out in today's story. The story begins at a party where a group of girls gather to celebrate. The occasion is a pre-wedding bash for Veronica, who is set to marry her fiancé Jack the following week. Life will change for her after the wedding, and her friends, in a playful mood, dare her to spend the night with a stranger at the party, since once she's married, she'll belong entirely to Jack. Veronica, however, refuses, saying she couldn't betray Jack in that way. It would be too much of a betrayal. Just as this conversation unfolds, a boy named Lucas enters the party with great confidence. He immediately notices Veronica, and her friends, seeing his gaze, tease her, saying that this handsome young man will be easy to approach. But Veronica dismisses their comments and remains firm in her refusal. In the meantime, Veronica receives a call from Jack. She steps outside to answer it, asking, "Where are you?" He responds, claiming he's at an important work event. However, Veronica hears loud music and party sounds in the background, which makes her suspicious. She quickly makes a video call and sees that Jack is at a club, clearly enjoying himself. Furious, Veronica confronts him, but Jack tries to explain that it's not what it seems. Veronica, now angry and unwilling to listen, abruptly ends the call. At this moment, Veronica's gaze lands on Lucas, who had been watching her from the beginning. Seeing her upset, he approaches and starts consoling her. In her anger and frustration, Veronica feels betrayed by Jack and decides to take on her friend's challenge. Without thinking of the consequences, she removes her engagement ring. She then asks Lucas, "Is that your car?" He replies, "Yes." Without a second thought, they head to the car. Inside, the chemistry between them quickly ignites, and things escalate into a passionate encounter. Afterward, Lucas offers Veronica a drink, claiming it's high-end liquor. "You'll love it," he promises, "and I'll drop you home afterward." However, the moment Veronica drinks it, she passes out. The next morning, she wakes up to find herself in Lucas's house. Panic sets in as she checks her phone, but there's no signal. She turns to Lucas and asks why he brought her here instead of dropping her off at home. Lucas responds coldly, revealing his true feelings. "You girls are deceitful," he says. "Your wedding is next week, yet you did this with a stranger. You betrayed your fiancé and made me part of a silly challenge. Now it's my turn to play a game, and believe me, it'll be a lot of fun." Veronica's heart races as she realizes the enormity of her mistake. She tries to flee, but the door is locked. Desperate, she attacks Lucas, snatches the keys, and runs out. But as she nears the gate, she is shocked by an electric jolt, causing her to fall and injure her hands. Lucas soon catches up with her, dragging her back into the house, where he ties her to a chair. Veronica nervously pleads, "Why are you doing this? What did I do to you? I'm about to get married. Please let me go." Lucas, with a cold smirk, reassures her. "Don't worry, this is all just a game. Girls like you are so emotional and easily manipulated. But don't be scared. It's just a simple game. I'll let you hide for a little while. Then I'll hunt you down in the forest. If I don't find you by nightfall, you win and can go home. But if I catch you, you'll have to stay here forever and do everything I say." With that, he unties her, and Veronica begins running as fast as she can, trying to escape into the dense forest surrounding the house. She hides behind a large rock, but the tension is palpable as she can hear Lucas searching nearby. As if to make her panic even more, a snake slithers by, making her fear even worse. But she remains silent, knowing that any sound might give away her location. Eventually, Lucas gets close, but she seizes the moment and runs again, though she quickly becomes lost in the thick woods. Meanwhile, Lucas is getting closer, and just as Veronica thinks she might get away, he emerges from behind a tree and catches her. The next day, we see Lucas sitting in a city parking lot when he notices a couple fighting. The woman, Patricia, is screaming as her boyfriend tries to force her into his car. Lucas intervenes, and after a brief struggle, he sends the boyfriend fleeing. Impressed by Lucas's bravery, Patricia gets into his car, and the two strike up a conversation. Patricia, unaware of Lucas's true intentions, begins to see him as a charming and protective man. As their conversation continues, Lucas offers her the same drink he had given Veronica. And the next morning, Patricia wakes up to find herself in the same house as Veronica. Veronica warns her, "There's no way out of here. Lucas is dangerous. He tricked me, and now he's got you too." Patricia, however, dismisses her warnings, thinking that Lucas is a good guy. But Veronica's suspicions grow as she watches Lucas treat Patricia with sweet words, pretending to be the perfect boyfriend. Eventually, Veronica convinces Patricia to check her phone, and when she sees there's no network, Patricia realizes the truth. Later, Lucas gives Patricia a chilling ultimatum. "I'm not going to let you leave. Don't try to escape. If you do, I'll kill you." That night, both Veronica and Patricia attempt to flee when Lucas is gone. They make their way through the forest, but Patricia gets lost. Veronica calls out to her, but then hears Patricia scream and quickly rushes to her side. She finds Patricia stuck on the edge of a steep slope, but manages to rescue her. Together, they decide to head back to the house, but when they arrive, Lucas is waiting for them. They attack him in a fit of rage, but he overpowers them easily. He then introduces them to his latest victim, Allyson, who is completely unaware of the danger she's in. We flash back to how Lucas manipulated Allyson at a restaurant, where he pretended to be a kind and caring person. Slowly, he won her over, offering her the same drink and luring her back to his house. Back in the present, Allyson is defiant, demanding that Lucas leave, but he's already planned his next game. "You'll play one last round of hide and seek," he says. "The two losers will die and the winner can go free." The game begins, and the girls rush into the forest, trying to stay ahead of Lucas. However, Allyson steps into one of Lucas's traps, and a deadly wooden structure is about to strike her when Veronica saves her. Realizing that the forest is rigged with dangerous traps, Veronica comes up with a plan to trap Lucas in one of his own snares. She lures him to the spot, while the other two girls move into position. As the game continues, Allyson and Patricia try to evade Lucas, but the tension mounts as one by one, the girls are caught or nearly killed. In a heart-pounding twist, Patricia dies in a fight with Veronica, and Allyson is left devastated. Yet, in the end, Allyson finds the courage to outsmart Lucas, using his own traps against him to ultimately kill him and escape. The story concludes with Allyson emerging victorious, proving that with courage and determination, even the most dangerous situations can be overcome. And in the end, Allyson teaches us that true victory lies beyond fear. Thank you for watching this intense tale. Don't forget to like and share the video, and be sure to subscribe to our channel.